Well, to talk a bit more about this new campaign with me, let's bring in Pierre Tatevin, the head of the Infectious Disease Department at Rennes University Hospital. Pierre, thank you for joining us. For some countries like the United States or the UK, France seems to be opening up its vaccine program on the late side, though it is still ahead of Germany, which is only opening up vaccines to all adults next week. Is this push for Europe to do this now linked to new variants that are showing up?
Yeah, I think it's the right time to do this. And in France, we already vaccinated all the people who had the indication and who wanted to get the vaccine. So it's the good time to go to the people who have no comorbidities but still want to get the vaccine.
Pierre, of course, France, as most of Europe, is known for big summer vacations, the big holiday season that's coming up. Many people are hoping to travel this year, finally. Is this move to open the vaccines to adults here in France also to avoid increased spreading over the summer?
Yes, of course. And I think a lot of people want to get the vaccine to have a summer where they will be able to travel, to go to restaurant, to go to the movies. So it has many advantages to get the vaccine now.
But if the French government knew that the vacation was coming, which it certainly did, why wouldn't it have started earlier vaccinating all adults to make sure everyone had the full 2 doses before vacation?
The answer is very easy. It's because we didn't have the stock available to ensure that we will be able to vaccinate all the people. So we began by the people most in need. And now that it's done for most of them, we can open the vaccine to other people.
We've seen, Pierre, in other countries like the United States again, it's already vaccinating teenagers. Anyone over 12 years old can get vaccinated. Why haven't we seen that yet in France? And when might that start?
Oh, I think it's the same answer. We are going step by step and taking into account the stock that we have available, but also the capacity of our vaccine centers to receive these people. So that's why we go step by step. But you're right, the next step will probably be to vaccinate, to offer the vaccine to the teenager who want to get vaccinated.
Pierre, are we still seeing vaccine snobism that we've been reporting on here on France 24? AstraZeneca and Janssen, for example, are now only open to over 55s after there were those rare cases of deadly blood clots in younger people. But many of those older people don't necessarily want to run that risk either and are refusing AstraZeneca. Are we still seeing that?
Yes. It's probably decreasing because they can see that most people around them got the vaccine and had no problem. But it's still there, even if decreasing, and it's something that we have to address.
Are we still seeing as much resistance from French people to the vaccine as we did in recent weeks, or do you feel we've reached a tipping point?
This I don't know, but it has certainly decreased over the last month. So you see more people saying we want the vaccine and it's not easy to get it, as compared to a few months ago where you had more people to say we don't want the vaccine.
Much has been made of getting France, as many nations around the world, to this point of herd immunity. How far are we from that still?
It's difficult to say because it also depends on the variant. But each week is better than the previous one. And it's not just something that will happen one day. It's something that increase progressively, so we already have some kind of herd immunity. Probably not enough, but a good part of this.
Just to wrap up very briefly, do you feel like we are finally getting close to the end of this pandemic?
I hope so, but you have no certainty, and the big unknown is, of course, the variants.
All right, Pierre, thank you so much. Pierre Tatevin, the head of the Infectious Disease Department at Rennes University Hospital. Thank you.